Greetings, my dear Patreon and Telegram subscribers, and welcome to this weekly update for the beginning of June, from June 2nd to June 8th. It is really the half of the year, and it starts in a volatile manner, as we know, because of the macro, with the tariffs discussion, which is currently bullish today as the news arrived on the tariffs in US and the fact that there are fights now in the court, and yes, on the 29th of May UTC I filmed this, so I would like to give you first of all a summary of the global astrology, and I will also put the link here for the video, so you have it linked, and I will put the link in the entry on Patreon as well for those interested. But in a nutshell, if we have to summarize it, we will have a week that will be quite volatile, I would say, in terms of global astrology. Again, we will see the Bitcoin horoscope in a bit. We don't have much happenings in the first half of the week until Wednesday. But from Wednesday onwards, we will have bullish aspects in the global astrology, mostly bullish. And the most interesting will be the one on Sunday, June 8th UTC, when we have the Mercury-Jupiter conjunction, which is high intensity. It's a powerful aspect, and its energy will spill over into the next week. So let's go into the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XAU head to head, and yes, this time I won't forget the altcoins, so let's go. We do have the week from June 2nd to June 8th, and I invite you to look at the previous weekend here. We have them head to head. They are basically neutral influences at the day level for Bitcoin, and we have slightly bearish influences as well, but the global astrology, I put it as positive. Of course, we have the controversial Venus-Chiron conjunction. Currently, I would assess it as positive. Also, it can be negative as well. So here, this is a thing that plays out differently, not each and every time, but if we see what happens on the macro, we see a good reaction so far on the 29th of May. So let's see if this continues and how this is perceived during the weekend. ETH remains slightly bullish because it has also this protective influence, which is exact today, and this is long term. And XAU is rather bearish. We will see how this manifests, especially in the beginning of the next week. Then we have the week as without big problems, at least not for Bitcoin, but it seems that we have a bearish influence on Ethereum in the mid of the week. So I will attach this file and also the financial calendar cheat sheet for your reference, so that you have a quick look here. So we have a neutral beginning of the day, but during the day we have bearish aspects. I would say Monday and Tuesday, consider them, because also Sunday might be bearish. Again, might be. There are for sure some bearish influences. The question is how do they manifest, to which degree, because we might not have transaction volume on Sunday. But then so Monday, Tuesday, I would be rather cautious. Tuesday is really bearish. So this is also bearish at day level during the day. So I expect here volatility, and we will have recovery as well, but it's mostly bearish. And in the mid of the week, Bitcoin is neutral, and we see ETH that is quite, similar with Bitcoin in the first part of the week, but then the mid of the week for ETH, there is more bearish influence. And this can be the case because people want to cash in from the profits that were made in the last week. Could be. It is a question here how much it will be affected by Bitcoin. I think it won't be much, because we have this intense positive very bullish aspect, sorry, on May 29th for Ethereum, which is still active the whole week. And then the second part of the week for sure is more bullish, as you see. Also at day level, we have also good weather, so the global astrology is pretty good. And for XAU, we do have a bearish start into the week, which is most likely the case because we have also bearish influences in the weekend. Then mid of the week it looks neutral, and because the crypto will rise, so to speak, it could be that this gold and silver index will drop at the end of the week. Then in the next weekend, what do we have? We do have here some I would say balanced influences, bullish, bearish with good weather. And this bright sun is the Mercury-Jupiter conjunction, like a new moon on steroids, but for the trading activity with Jupiter for Mercury actually. And you see also high volatility still, and we might get here a local peak during the day. And gold is rather neutral, at least we don't have major influences for today. From the blue chip altcoins, we won't have a big move, I would say, in the sense of increasing prices for the week, to be honest. But I do see an opportunity to buy, especially for Doge, and then also Solana. Solana, I don't see it as a big dump, but that would happen maybe in the middle of the week or even later. It is a question how this will develop, the price action, and how much BTC will fall on the 3rd of June UTC in order to see if there is really the point to buy. Maybe yes, I think it will be, because then we have global astrology, which is favorable, and the idea is to buy this for around V11s, when we have a very nice influence between Jupiter and Venus in the Bitcoin horoscope. I will talk about this more next week in the next update. So if you can consider this based on TA to have a good entry into Doge and Solana from the blue chips, I think this would do well. In the end, some closing thoughts where we are. I do think June is quite a roller coaster, and S&P 500 also has a lot of turning points. Have a look at them also at Nasdaq. We will see where the correlation goes. BTC also has 5 influences, which is quite a lot. I mean long term for the whole month. So I would really advise to see if you get a good entry now when BTC would drop, at the beginning of June. And for altcoins would be really a point of growth in the mid, especially for Solana and Doge, I think, for this month from the blue chips. And of course, it's Ethereum and Bitcoin. I would expect the same, because Bitcoin has a positive aspect, which is quite nice, between Jupiter and Venus on V11s, so in the mid of the month. Actually, before the mid, when we will have bearish aspects that are long term, and there were I mean, it's consecutive aspects, so it could be that we will have a more significant correction in the mid of the month, and then end of month it will go up, but I think it will be super volatile in the second part of June. So this is where we are now. I hope this was useful for you. I want to thank you for your loyalty and for your trust, for your support, and I wish you a great weekend and a successful week ahead. See you.